The standard limiting reactant problem in chemistry gives us a reaction and the grams of at least two reactants, and then it tells us to find the grams of one of the products. Step 1. Balance the reaction. This reaction is already balanced. Step 2. Convert grams of reactant to moles of reactant to moles of specified product. Do this with each of the reactants. Let's start with NaCl. Here's a simple way to convert this to moles of NaCl. Take the grams we have and we divide it by the molar mass. Alright, let's see what this comes out to be. 0.11978 mole of NaCl. Now with the moles of NaCl we just found, which is this, we convert that to moles of the product. We do stoichiometry to do this. Since it's a 1-to-1 ratio of NaCl to AgCl, for each mole of NaCl we have, we'll have 1 mole of AgCl, so it would just be the exact same. Now we do the exact same thing with the other reactant, AgNO3. We have 95.0 grams of AgNO3. Take the grams, divide by the number of the molar mass. That equals 0.55925 mole AgNO3. And since the ratio of AgNO3 to AgCl is also 1-to-1, we'll have the same amount of moles of AgNO3 as AgCl. But keep in mind that if the reaction had coefficients in front of it, like if it said like 2 NaCl and whatever else it would say, it would not be the exact same as this one. Keep that in mind. So this is like an easy example, but I'm going to assume you already know how to do stoichiometry since that's like a precursor to limiting reactant problems. Step 3. Whichever reactant leads to the less moles of product, that reactant is a limiting reactant. So since 7.0 grams of NaCl leads to 0.11978 moles of AgCl, while 95 grams of AgNO3 leads to 0.55925 moles of AgCl, since 0.11978 is less than 0.55925, NaCl is a limiting reactant. I hope that wasn't too complex. That was sarcasm, by the way. Okay, so NaCl is the limiting reactant, denoted by Lr. Final step, convert moles of product from the limiting reactant to grams of product. We have to do this because it tells us to do it in the problem. Grams of AgCl. Alright, so that's just the number we underlined above, because NaCl is the limiting reactant. Now, if AgNO3 turned out to be the limiting reactant, we'd be using the 0.55 number, but that's not how it worked out, so that's not what we were going to do. Alright, so now to convert moles of AgCl to grams of AgCl, we actually do the opposite of what we did right here. We take the moles and we multiply it by the number of the molar mass. This will give us grams of AgCl. That comes out to be 17.1668. So using that calculation, we found out that we have 17.1668 grams of AgCl. With sig figs, since we have 3 sig figs in the problem, the final answer is 17.2 grams AgCl.